Welcome back. So we're going to continue from where we stopped. So now let me go to the customizer, and I love opening it in a new tab because you're always going to have to do something back in the dashboard. So that's just why. And then you're going to see the beauty of Hastia. It does all the job for you. Before we begin though, let's view the site and see how it looks like. Let's see how the website looks like. So by default, it's going to give you this blog look, but very soon you'll see the beauty of it. It's giving you this look of a blog, but you can change it and decide to display the homepage because of the extra plugins it made us install. So you'll see their job right now. So you can see how it's looking right here. You can see it. So we're going to come back and make it appear this way. So the first thing we need to do is to create our menu. So let's start from the menu. Now you can come to the left and create them by going to menus and then create new, or you can hit the pencil icon. It will take you directly there. So let's create a new menu. And okay, looks like we have a primary menu already existing. Wow. Okay, by default it's been done for us. So let me add a few more things so we will be ready. Maybe I am going to add an about page and something else. So once we create those pages, we're going to add them here. But right now what I'll do is to add a custom link. So I'll put hash to be a placeholder, and then I'll say about, then I'll say add. The next thing I want to add is contact, and then I'll say add. Another thing, I'll say services. Services. I'll add. And that should be all for now. So let me rearrange this. I want this about to be next, immediately after home, then about, then services should follow next, and then blog, then contact. So I'll publish, and then now I have my menu ready. I don't want to change this. I'm okay with it appearing behind, with the background appearing behind it, so I'm okay with it. So the next thing we want to do is to change the title. So I'll click the pencil icon once again so that it will take me directly to where I'll change it. So first things first, let's change the banner. What I'm doing here is I'm building the site from scratch rather than having all the things I need predefined, so that you see, okay, how a developer thinks. You need to think in terms of solutions and where to find what you need. Sometimes you're going to be thinking on behalf of your client. It's not all the time that they're going to give you all the images you need. So in this case, I don't even have the images, though it might make the video a bit longer than necessary. But just to tell you, just to show you a piece of a pie of a life of a WordPress web developer. So let's say you're working and then you need an image. I like to go to Unsplash or Pexels. These are two of my favorites to look for pictures. Pixabay has a larger collection. So I'll type web design just so I have web design related images. And mind you, the pictures you get here are high definition, very beautiful high definition pictures. I don't need to go far to waste time, so I think I'm okay with this first one. One more thing, they are free stock photos. You don't need to pay for them. I'll say download free. And then on my desktop, I'll just create a new folder. I'll call this folder Rocket Web Design. And then I will save this in. You can see it's so heavy, 2 MB. So I think I'll need to re-download it in a lighter version. So if I right click and I say save as, it will download it light. Let's see. Yes, correct. This 77 kilobyte. So let me head back to my customizer. So I have two options, remove or change. So I just want to change the image. So I'll say select file. Then I'll go to my new folder, Rocket Web Design. This is the light version. So I'll open it up and then, okay. It is saying, sorry, this file type is not permitted for security reasons. This is JFIF format. Okay. So in that case, I think I have to upload the first one because the first one is JPG. So let me go back again and upload the first one. Now it's so heavy because it's almost 2 MB, but that's the advantage of that plugin we installed. It's going to automatically reduce and compress the size of it for us. That second plugin we installed. So choose image, it's done uploading, and then all we need to do, beautiful. Is this looking nice? The font isn't appearing well, so let's look for another image and try. Let's come to Pixabay and say web design, and then right here we're going to say, let's try this. I think this should be better. This should look better. So let's pick up this and then we'll say download free, save it. We're just going to look for more options. Let me add a keyword. I'll say web design blur. Crazy. I could just add this, though it has nothing to do with web design, but because of the background and because it's not directly opposite, like it's not too weird to use it, I could just use it for some reason, you know, because of the background. It's dark, it's gonna make my text and fonts appear so beautifully. So that's another way to think of it. Let me download it. I think we're gonna use this one. Please, when you're downloading, say some thanks to them, and you can tweet it and just encourage the person uploading it for free. So let me scroll down and change the image one more time. All right, where's the one I downloaded? Okay, beautiful. Oh my god, this is taking longer than I want. Okay, choose image. Yeah, beautiful. I think this looks better. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, and then okay, so the next thing to do is to go to this text. We need to change it. So here we'll say welcome to Rocket Web Design. Beautiful, it's been changed. So the next thing is to say number one event website designers. The idea is that we're building the web design company, the web design website for a niche web design company. And when I say a niche, you're going to know more about this in the marketing section. But when I say a niche, I mean it's a company focusing on just one section of the market. If you're a web designer, there's a large market for you. So you want to avoid being a web designer for construction companies, for any category of company. You just want to focus on one kind of company. So it could be photography, it could be anything. So events, yeah, let me say events. Number one, events. Okay, let's say events and photography photography. Okay, photography, web, number one, events and photography, web design, designers. Okay, we can change this later, so let's just leave it. Number one, event and photography, web designer, web design. Let's change this to web design company in Nigeria, for example. So the next thing is to change the text of the button, right? So let's change the text. So let's say get in touch. It could be anything. It could be request a quote. Of course, when you're building a site for the client, you're going to ask them which one they prefer. Sometimes they don't know the right one. So which is why you need to know a bit of marketing, because when you're building a site, you need to build it with marketing in mind. So that's it for the banner. In the next video, we're going to proceed from there and then see what we have. I'll see you then.